Allumage 2 ESR, décollage.
And liftoff of New Glenn 3.
Okay, here we go. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're watching from. I'm Aiden, the founder of ThatSpaceDogeGuy, and welcome to today's live coverage of the Shenzhou-23 mission. Just doing a quick introduction here, also to join us today, but we'll get to that in a second. The crew is about to walk out here in a few minutes' time, we hope. Oh, we're waiting for the official coverage as well to start. You're looking a bit of a blurry feed. This is all we have at the minute, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and to introduce our co-commentator who will be joining us later today as well, Faisy.
Hello again.
I believe you're going to say that twice, hello again, because yeah, we are going to head out here once the Taikonauts walk out soon. Just to do some quick checks if everything works. Yeah, so this is live feed from the Associated Press. As they say, poor connection at the site. Yep. Live broadcast will return shortly. Even though I hear that things are working. I hear audio. Very interesting. But, so Faisy, what are the next steps coming in the next few minutes if they go to plan?
The crew will walk out from the astronaut preparation facility, meet the press for the final time before liftoff, and crowds at the launch site before getting in their vans and heading to the rocket.
Whoa, very cool. And that should happen soon, right? Now, I don't know. Whatever's happening over there. We're now seeing video.
People on site expect it imminently.
Well, we're going to see. I have a view on standby here now, looking live at the CDTN coverage of the launch. We're not going to be all focused to that once CCTV Plus starts their coverage here. I'm waiting until they start. Still saying standby. China Shenzhou-23 launch. So, we had our own cams for a second too, but I don't know what happened to that. So, yeah, stand by, y'all. We'll get things sorted out here as soon as we can. I believe there's a press interview too. That's the most Chinese person I've ever seen in my life. Let's go to the CCTV news coverage from China.
What?
Yeah, that is the most Chinese person I've ever seen in my life.
Okay then.
Yeah. No, but just the character. I cannot speak English. Just the person, just too Chinese. This gives me a reminder of the restaurant I went to for ice cream. I shouldn't say that. Anyway. They're doing their final things here.
上1+1+1大于3，很好的完成这次航天任务。那么严科，我现在在现场的情况就是这样，把时间交还给你。
好的，妙然，确实哈，每一次出征啊都是一次探索，每一次探索一定会有新的突破，我们期待出征仪式的开始。那在出征仪式之后呢，3位航天员将会乘车前往酒泉卫星发射中心的发射场区，在那里进入神舟23号载人飞船。现在啊，距离发射时间啊还有大约3个小时。那发射场区准备的怎么样了？来连线我的同事刘冠清。冠清呢，此刻就在距离塔架应该是150米的地方哈。来，冠清介绍一下现在发射场区的准备情况。
Reporter should say.
你好，主播，我现在所在的位置呢，就是酒泉卫星发射中心的发射场区。在我的身后呢，发射塔架当中正静静地包裹着神舟23号载人飞船。那么在这个时段呢，是已经进入了负3小时的发射任务流程。那么我们现在了解到啊，在过1个小时左右，在我身后的塔架的回转平台呢，将会逐级的进行打开。首先打开的将是最高处的第4层的回转平台。那么回转平台打开之后呢，下面的1、2、3层的回转平台呢，也会顺序的进行打开。那么最后打开的是第3层的回转平台。在航天员出征来到塔架之后呢，会通过塔架下面的电梯呢，来到第3层的回转平台，通过走廊通道进入到飞船的返回舱当中，静待着发射任务的开始。那么说完了这边的一些任务进展呢，我们来聊一聊现在的天气。现在呢，发射场区呢正是夕阳西下，现在是微风晴空万里。那么就在这几天呢，其实现在进入夏季，这个发射场区的天气呢，还是相对来讲会有一些恶劣的情况的。像昨天晚上的时候呢，就突然刮起了几个小时的大风，那在房间内呢都能够听到外面的风声。但是从今天白天开始呢，风力就逐渐减小，也可以说我们的气象部门的测算呢是非常准确的。那么在发射窗口的阶段呢，气温将会维持在17到22度左右，风力呢大概是西风2到3级，这样的一个天气呢就非常适合火箭的发射任务。那我们了解到呢，在今天下午4点钟左右的时候呢，工作人员就已经来到了发射场区塔架之上，开始进行一系列的工作。那么飞船呢，在负3小时之前呢，就已经完成了转自主加电的过程。那么火箭呢，也是完成了功能检查和瞄准工作。可以说呢，现在在这里面一切状态都是非常正常。船舰组合体呢，也是正在静静地等待着发射任务流程继续向前推进。那我这边的情况呢，就先介绍到这里，我会实时的关注接下来的任务情况。时间交回给演播室。
好的，冠清啊，我们看到啊，现在船舰组合体呢还是被4层塔架牢牢地包裹住。那稍后呢，我们的直播节目会一直伴随大家来全程观看神舟23号乘组发射升空的过程。那稍后当塔架展开之后，我们就可以看到一根神箭矗立在戈壁之上。好，我们另外一路记者崔霞啊，正在距离发射塔架1.5公里的酒泉卫星发射中心的侧发大厅。这个地方呢是火箭发射的指挥中枢，也是大家非常熟悉的这个倒计时以及点火口令发出的地方哈。马上来连线崔霞。崔霞，现在侧发大厅的工作正在进行什么？来给我们介绍一下。
严科啊，还是在老地方。刚才你也提到了，我们这里距离发射塔架1.5公里，是侧发大厅，火箭倒计时口令发出的地方哈。刚才我也了解到，火箭系统呢，它已经完成了它的功能检查。我们的航天员呢，也即将从这个问天阁出征，来到发射塔架，进入神舟飞船。那现在大家最关心的是神舟飞船准备好了吗？那我也请这个神舟飞船系统的郑总哈，郑伟总来给我们介绍一下哈。其实大家现在最关注的就是航天员进到这个塔架。进驻飞船，我们的飞船准备好了吗？
应该说现在飞船已经做好了航天员到来的准备。那么前期我们一个是安装了几个上行的科学实验载荷，另外呢就是飞船工程师进舱，他呢也对舱内仪表的面板状态，还有一些需要手动操作的设备的面板状态进行了初步的检查确认。再呢，就是工程师呢还对航天员进舱后要使用的滑行通道也进行了测试啊。飞船呢现在已经全部都加电，这里有2方面，一个就是我们
For the people just joining us, you're looking live at the CCTV News broadcast of the Shenzhou-23 launch. We are going to go and switch over to the CCTV Plus views once they have started. They have not started just yet. And we see that probably a little bit delay of the farewell
其
ceremony.
实我们也知道，在航天员从
probably
温天格
just
出来到达这个发
doing
射
the
塔架
final
之后
things.，
他会先在这个9层平台就座哈，然后依次的进入我们的飞
About
船。
13
那依次
minutes
进入之后呢，
after
飞船要配合
the
航天员
scheduled，
还有一
stream
些什么工作要完成？
starts.
航天员到来之后，
It's
他
going
们
to
会依
take a
次
little,
进入
but
到舱内，
I'm sure we'll get that
简
soon.
单的对舱内的状态也进行一个检查确认。他们在座椅上就
I'm
位之
sure we'll
后，
get the live
会把舱内压力
live
的
video soon, so
供气、供氧，还有通信的接口与飞船连接到位，建立起服装工作的一个小环境，便于他们后续开展工作。后面呢，他们会完成服装的气密检查，也会与地面的测控指挥进行一个通信状态的检查。这些工作完成之后，他准备到位，我们就会依次
Okay.
关闭返回舱还有轨道舱的舱门。
And we
并且
appear
对
to have
舱门
live
的运行状
shots
态
finally.
进行一个
There we go.
检查确认。
This is what I wanted to see. Okay, well, CZ Plus has started now their coverage. So I can switch off and go to CGTN. And a lot of live streams have popped up now of the Shenzhou-23 launch. I'm seeing. How cool. Very astonishing. And space launch. Wow. What? We have a live pad shot. Okay. That is very cool. That is live too. Okay, great. Great news there. Okay, stand by. We'll get some exciting live feed shortly of the launch pad and the rocket. I'm sure Faisy would like to see that.
Well, it's still just the service structure out at the moment.
I mean, still, it's some kind of pad view. Oh, never mind. I switched it.
We currently have a faraway shot of it, but the Taikonaut board at the
Yeah.
departure site is very, very full now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Yeah. And those are all just citizens.
I do wonder if they'll add the Pakistani astronauts to it when they launch in October, November.
Yeah, just get Pakistani people out there. Yeah. I mean, aren't there like foreigners now?
Yes, there's 2 Pakistani astronaut candidates in training.
Oh shoot,
Right
here we
now.
go. The walkouts. You can hear.
So on the left is Li Jiaying. In the middle we have Zhu Yangshu. And on the right we have Zhang Zhiyuan.
Alright, wow. I'm back there. Whoa, look at the great camera shots there. There you see the astronauts, or taikonauts I should say. And there's the commander. Look how cool. And soon we should hear word. Please, if you can translate, that would be nice. After. Okay, here we go.
我们奉命执行神舟23号载人飞行任务。准备完毕，请指示航天员朱杨柱、航天员张志远、
航天员黎佳莹。
是。
All right.
So they were ceremonially asking the Slight Commander to proceed with the launch process and the launch.
Wow. All right. Great. And now, taking a walk to the bus. And they're singing what I recognize.
For the eagle-eye viewers, Yang Wei is somewhere in this shot. Yang Wei, of course, being China's first taikonaut back in 2005.
Wow. Yeah. Each place says, looks like China will beat us to the moon. Or beat the US to the moon. I mean, they have a chance, right?
There's a chance. China doesn't care about the moon race.
Oh. Just chill.
In other words, is we go at our own pace, and we will fulfill the mission.
That's a very good mindset. A beautiful ceremony indeed, Francis. I will call you. I need to come over here. I've turned on my camera this one. There they go, in the bus. A lot of cheering as well.
This bus was upgraded to a Shenzhou-23.
Yeah. Very cool bus. And now they're gonna wave for about a very long time again.
This bus should be in use until about 2032 when missions switch to Wenshan with Mengzhou.
Will there ever be a Shenzhou launched after that?
Maybe. Depends what they want to do with Shenzhou.
How many Shenzhous do you think we're gonna have until... Wenchang?
At the moment, hardware is being produced for the last mission in 2027, and approval should come for 2028 sometime in the coming weeks.
Okay. Exciting. The departure for Tiangong indeed, Francis. There they go now. A police escort, which I always find very cool to see. Look at how eventful that is, man. Wow. It's like they've rehearsed this like millions of times, and now they're just, wow, so many people and ceremony happening somewhere. Oh my days. It's hard to explain with words whatever's going on here, but it's going well.
If I had RGB lights to the Dongfeng 2 missile.
Yeah, I can see it, yeah.
And the Long March 2 mock-up, it seems.
Yeah. Take that. G Wad asking, wouldn't there be concerns having the Taikonauts so close to the public before a launch? Crazy can answer. Because I won't see
that bus door is locked. So no.
Yeah. No, but I
also
mean,
not shown behind them is the police escort behind the convoy.
Yeah, that's a lot of, I would say, security.
Anyone you see in a blue jumpsuit along this route is also site staff.
That's a lot of site staff. So how long is the ride going to take, estimation?
Maybe a minute or two, as we can see the launch tower in the distance.
Oh, I see it now, yeah. I mean, that's still kind of close.
Not a very long drive.
Yeah. I mean, that's quite close, though. Beautiful drone shots from the CCTV team, providing the official launch coverage for CASC, for the Shenzhou-23 launch, I should say. G-Wad is saying, just thinking germs are getting sick. Well, I mean, from
At the departure ceremony, they were 10 feet from the crowds.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So that's more than social distancing.
Yeah, so I
and everyone they've been in close contact with, for example, on the bus and at the launch tower, will also have been in isolation for a few weeks.
We're about 2 hours, 40 minutes away until the launch of the Shenzhou-23 with the 3 Taikonauts. Let me just call them here. We have, I'm going to try my best to call them out, Xu Xiangshu or Xu Yangshu, Li Jiaying, and Xiang Xiwan. Best pronunciation I will do today, probably. Yeah. And this is the commander for today. Zhu Yangshu. Previously flying on the Shenzhou-23 mission as well.
Before selection, he was within the PLA as an associate professor of aerospace engineering, and he managed to achieve the rank of colonel. He's also been a member of the Communist Party since 2006.
That's very cool. And then next in the line here we have Li Jiaying. Who is she exactly?
She is the mission's payload specialist for her first spaceflight. She previously served in the Hong Kong Police Force as an inspector, achieving a PhD in computer science.
Computer science, interesting. And then last but not least, Shang Shiwan, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
He was selected at the same time as Zhu and has been waiting 6 years for his first flight.
6?
And previously served as a pilot in the People's Liberation Army Air Force.
Oh, there's music playing. We'll need that. 6 years for his first spaceflight. That's quite long. Goodness.
There is believed, I think, a Group 2 astronaut selected in 2010 that is yet to be assigned.
Goodness. I must feel bad for them. And here are the 3 taikonauts at the press meeting yesterday. And we're seeing footage of the launch sites. We saw the VAV. Or the Stephen claiming China will not beat us to the moon. I mean, they do have a chance, though. But, I mean, they're working on their own pace, so we'll see how things go. I mean, still for Chinese standards, things are going pretty quick.
To go back to time between selection and flight, the record in China flight is currently held by Deng Qingming of Shenzhou-23. He was selected in Group 1 in 1998 and flew for the first time in November 2022.
Goodness. No shot.
Waited 24 years to fly, and he is currently believed to be retired from service.
I just feel bad for him. Like, he's only flown once. He's waited, like, how long? Goodness.
But he spent 6 years in space. Not 6 years, 6 months.
6 years would be world record.
Yeah. So he got to fly a lot longer than most members of Group 1.
Yeah, maybe for that special reason. Okay, so in a moment we are going to refresh the live feed. Probably not noticing change except some black screen. Although, do I need to change it? Okay, just give me a second. Let's see. If I don't, because this is already fine, I know, but it's not. It's probably just going to be a quality change. But if it's the same as what I have over here, then there's no point. Yeah, there's no point. Oh my days. Is there a point? Oh, there's absolutely no point. Yeah, okay, we'll keep this. It's just their quality. Let's actually get the music playing, because they have some music. Just in the background, so you can still hear us. It's been a lot longer than 2 minutes.
I said a few.
Oh, you said a few. I'm not that. I mean, still. I mean, I did see the rockets, so they're quite close.
Yeah, they're about to pull past the vehicle assembly building, where Shenzhou-24 is being prepared for its flight in 6 months, and also as the rolling backup for this mission.
There's 2 purposes. Either one can be selected. But what if this? I don't want to jinx it or anything. But what if the same situation happens? Will the Shenzhou-24 vehicle it will do the same as Shenzhou-22?
Yes.
Assuming, of course, it's not necessary.
It's unlikely to be necessary, as starting with Shenzhou-23, I believe, they have reinforced the windows on the spacecraft.
Huh. For this case.
Well, because of the events that they learned of, and then obviously they've done studies since Shenzhou-20 came back to Earth in November.
Yes.
And as well, starting with Shenzhou-22, they generally upgraded the Shenzhou line for greater reliability and crew comfort, which is going to get to be comfortable for the way back.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, great. And now we're seeing lushes of trees and the cars passing by. From the drone shot, they have a lot of drones out there this time. I haven't seen that many drones. They're just using that to get the best out of live views, I assume. Because, wow. I just seen one, and this is another one. And this is probably car POV, if not. Another drone, that would be crazy, but I don't assume. I've seen the angle first, I don't think so, no. And I believe that's the bus with the 3 Tiangong on board.
It should be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if all these drones were seeing a DJI.
Yeah. I mean, they've used them a lot for... I mean...
In the distance, you can see Landspace's UK 3 launch tower and its integration facility on the left and the right.
How cool is that? Wow.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing the launch.
And now we're arriving at the pad.
Yep, and we see them arriving. We see them in the corner. Hooray! Good morning, Robbie, as well. Good morning, GGN. We're 2.5 hours away, almost, so reasonable time, I will say.
Arriving up launch site 91 to board the 29th Long March 2F line of rocket on the pad.
Great.
As the mission designation suggests, the site has hosted 23 previous Shenzhou missions, 2 launches of Tiangong space stations, and 4 launches of a reusable experiment spacecraft.
Interesting. Secret space plane. That was last time they launched a Long March 2F from this launch site, I believe.
A few months ago, February 7th.
Yeah. February 7th. What a time. What a day. Anyway. And drone standing still at this side of the pad. Is this the first flight of the Long March 2F in 2026?
Of the F/G, which launches Shenzhou, yes.
Okay.
As mentioned, in February we had the 2F/T.
Yes, the T version.
The difference is in fairing, because Shenzhou requires a custom one with launch escape system. The T has a fairly generic 4.2 meter diameter one.
Alright, here are the Tiangong now.
Yeah, ready to go.
勇担当，整装待发，信心强。
航天初心永不忘。
起航！再见。
DJ Tiangong, I believe, is very excited to see that looks. And the rest as well, of course.
She's already somewhat of a celebrity back home in Hong Kong.
That adds on. Do you think she's the most popular one of the group?
The most popular this decade, I'm confident in saying that.
Okay.
Yang Weiwei's flight and return was seen by many hundreds of millions of people.
Hundreds of millions. Goodness. The Chinese space flight showing their fame. And I believe we have mission control audio open.
各号注意，固定息检查太原。明白，渭南。明白，青岛。
明白，
酒泉。明白，青山。明白，双城。
明白
5号。
明白。
And that was check if everything's clear, I believe. And there
A check of the microphones. They're inside their suits.
All right.
Which is part of the headgear. That's the two bits that kind of protrude near the mouth.
Yeah, those things. Yeah. All right, there they go. Walking some stairs, I believe. If they're not already, oh, they're already there. They're going inside here. And now taking that walk. Alright, I think once they will be arriving, we'll take our break here. And there's...
Yep, they're going to sit down, wait for the orbital module and the capsule to be prepared, and then they'll climb in one by one.
Yeah.
Zhu Yangshu will climb in last, as he has the center seat.
Okay. Otherwise, he will step on. You will get stepped on by the others, or have to be really careful. One of those two. All right, look at that. This is a shot I've wanted to see for a very long time. The launch pad, the pad view, where the rocket is inside those service platforms. What a sight. Okay, alright, there they go. Now with that...
固定息检查正常结束，太原。明白，渭南。明白，青岛。
明白，
酒泉。明白，青山。明白，双城。
明白
5号。
明白。
Alright, and with that, with them seated here, we are going to take our break here. But before we take our break, just want to show you one more thing, which I just got sended. The seat layout, phasey. If I can get the image up.
Yes, so Zhang is going to have the left seat as the flight pilot. Zhu is going to have the middle seat as commander, as previously mentioned, and Li is going to have the right seat as payload specialist.
Alright, was this from the rehearsal?
This is from training out in Beijing.
Oh, the Beijing training, okay. Alright, we'll take a break now. We'll be back at T-minus 50 minutes, 50, with phasey again doing us. At least I hope. Oh, there's a countdown. Quickly need to do the countdown syncing before we can head off. Okay, there we go. The countdown is synced here, and that will mark the break here. We'll be back once again at T-minus 50 minutes. Once again, 50. If I can find, there we go. Okay, we'll be back soon here, guys. Enjoy the footage.
各号注意，计算机理论弹道检查5分钟准备。08号。
明白。
太原。
明白。
渭南。
明白。
青岛。
明白。
酒泉。
明白。
青山。
明白。
双城。
明白。
5号。
明白。
各号注意，收集5分钟准备情况。08号。
5分钟准备完毕。
太原。
5分钟准备完毕。
渭南。
5分钟准备完毕。
青岛。
5分钟准备完毕。
酒泉。
5分钟准备完毕。
青山。
5分钟准备完毕。
双城。
5分钟准备完毕。
5号。
5分钟准备完毕。
各号注意，计算机理论弹道检查1分钟准备。50秒。40秒。30秒。
陈小斌坐在我这里是陈小斌在我前面那个电话上，他是否没到位啊？还有电话。
20秒。
对，还有电话。啊，这里是孙春亮处长，但是他是否没到啊？他是11点到11点到10点到。
10、9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1，起飞。T0 2动时48分33秒365毫秒。T0 2动时48分33秒365毫秒。
北京景山报告。
我是北京景山，请讲。
景山天路长江3号3小时准备完毕。景山报告完毕。
北京明白。
北京华山报告。
我是北京华山，请讲。
华山3小时准备完毕。华山报告完毕。
北京明白。
各号停。各号注意，收集计算机理论弹道检查情况。08号。
计算机理论弹道检查正常。
太原。
计算机理论弹道检查正常。
渭南。
计算机理论弹道检查正常。
青岛。
计算机理论弹道检查正常。
酒泉。
计算机理论弹道检查正常。
青山。
计算机理论弹道检查正常。
5号。
计算机理论弹道检查正常。
各号注意，收集3小时准备情况。0号。
3小时准备完毕。
太原。
3小时准备完毕。
渭南。
3小时准备完毕。
青岛。
3小时准备完毕。
酒泉。
3小时准备完毕。
青山。
3小时准备完毕。
双城。
3小时准备完毕。
5号。
3小时准备完毕。
天仓。
3小时准备完毕。
北京东风报告。
我是北京东风，请讲。
东风3小时准备完毕，报告完毕。
北京明白。各号注意，我是北京2小时准备，东风。
东风明白。
华山。 华山明白。
江阴、景山、
各号注意，2小时准备，0号。
明白。
太原。
明白。
渭南。
明白。
青岛。
明白。
酒泉。
明白。
青山。
明白。
双城。
明白。
5号。
明白。
天仓。
明白。
各号注意，我是东风，第一次综合检查5分钟准备。景山。
景山明白。
华山。
华山明白。
08号。
明白。
太原。
明白。
渭南。
明白。
青岛。
明白。
酒泉。
明白。
青山。
明白。
双城。
明白。
5号。
明白。
东风，我是景山。
我是东风，景山请讲。
景山、江阴、天路及长江3号第一次综合检查5分钟准备完毕。
东风明白。
东风，我是华山。
我是东风，华山请讲。
华山第一次综合检查5分钟准备完毕。
东风明白。各号注意，收集5分钟准备情况。08号。
5分钟准备完毕。
太原。
5分钟准备完毕。
渭南。
5分钟准备完毕。
青岛。
5分钟准备完毕。
酒泉。
5分钟准备完毕。
青山。
5分钟准备完毕。
双城。
5分钟准备完毕。
5号。
5分钟准备完毕。
各号注意，我是东风，第一次综合检查1分钟准备。50秒。40秒。30秒。20秒。10、9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1。 起飞。T0 21015分33秒551毫秒。T0 21015分33秒551毫秒。
喀什发现目标。喀什双步完成。
各号注意，我是景山，景山出轨根数及分离点参数已发出，东风。
东风收到。
华山。
华山收到。 华山出轨根数及分离点参数发出，景山。
景山收到。
东风。
东风收到。各号注意，我是东风。各号停，收集第一次综合检查情况。景山。
景山明白。
华山。
华山明白。
08号。
第一次综合检查正常。
太原。
第一次综合检查正常。
渭南。
第一次综合检查正常。
青岛。
第一次综合检查正常。
酒泉。
第一次综合检查正常。
青山。
第一次综合检查正常。
双城。
第一次综合检查正常。
5号。
第一次综合检查正常。
东风，我是华山。
我是东风，华山请讲。
华山第一次综合检查正常。
东风明白。
东风，我是景山。
我是东风，景山请讲。
景山、江阴、天路及长江3号第一次综合检查正常。
东风明白。
开始跟踪结束。
北京东风报告。
我是北京东风，请讲。
各号注意，我是东风，收集航天员进舱后话音检查准备情况。北京。
准备完毕。
酒泉。
准备完毕。
0号，我是东风，话音检查准备完毕。
明白。 东风，我是0号，航天员进舱后话音检查正常。
东风明白。北京东风报告。
我是北京东风，请讲。
各号注意，我是东风，话音检查正常。北京。
北京明白。
酒泉。
明白。东风，我是景山。
我是东风，景山，请讲。
景山，预置指令已发出。
东风明白。
北京景山报告。
我是北京景山，请讲。
景山报告测量船当前海况及2小时准备情况。长江3号海况4级，浪高1.5米，风力4级，能见度15公里。景山、天路、长江3号2小时准备完毕。景山报告完毕。
北京明白。
北京华山报告。
我是北京华山，请讲。
华山2小时准备完毕。
北京明白。
华山报告完毕。
各号注意，收集2小时准备情况。0号。
2小时准备完毕。
太原。
2小时准备完毕。
渭南。
2小时准备完毕。
青岛。
2小时准备完毕。
酒泉。
2小时准备完毕。
青山。
2小时准备完毕。
双城。
2小时准备完毕。
5号。
2小时准备完毕。
天仓。
2小时准备完毕。
北京东风报告。
我是北京东风，请讲。
东风2小时准备完毕，报告完毕。
北京明白。 各号注意，我是北京，1小时准备。东风。
东风明白。
华山。
华山明白。
江阴。景山。
景山明白。
各号注意，1小时准备。0号。
明白。
太原。
明白。
渭南。
明白。
青岛。
明白。
酒泉。
明白。
青山。
明白。
双城。
明白。
5号。
明白。
天仓。
明白。
各号注意，我是东风，第2次综合检查5分钟准备。景山。
景山明白。
华山。
华山明白。
08号。
明白。
太原。
明白。
渭南。青岛。
明白。
酒泉。
明白。
青山。
明白。
双城。
明白。
5号。
明白。
东风，我是华山。
我是东风，华山，请讲。
华山第2次综合检查5分钟准备完毕。
东风明白。
东风，我是景山。
我是东风，景山，请讲。
景山、江阴、天路及长江3号第2次综合检查5分钟准备完毕。
东风明白。各号注意，收集5分钟准备情况。08号。
5分钟准备完毕。
太原。
5分钟准备完毕。
渭南。
5分钟准备完毕。
青岛。
5分钟准备完毕。
酒泉。
5分钟准备完毕。
青山。
5分钟准备完毕。
双城。
5分钟准备完毕。
5号。
5分钟准备完毕。
各号注意，我是东风，第2次综合检查1分钟准备。50秒。40秒。30秒。20秒。10、9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1，起飞。T0 2两时15分33秒868毫秒。T0 2两时15分33秒868毫秒。各号注意，我是东风。各号停，收集第2次综合检查情况。景山。
景山明白。
华山。
华山明白。
08号。
第2次综合检查正常。
太原。
第2次综合检查正常。
渭南。
第2次综合检查正常。
青岛。
第2次综合检查正常。
酒泉。
第2次综合检查正常。
青山。
第2次综合检查正常。
双城。
第2次综合检查正常。
5号。
第2次综合检查正常。
东风，我是景山。
我是东风，景山，请讲。
景山、江阴、天路、长江3号第2次综合检查正常。
东风明白。
东风，我是华山。
我是东风，华山，请讲。
华山第2次综合检查正常。
东风明白。
Once again, good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're watching from. I'm ThatSpaceDogeGuy, or Aiden, the founder of ThatSpaceDogeGuy, your host for today's launch coverage of the Shenzhou-23 launch. Today, once again, which we had earlier, we are joined here again by Faisy.
Hello again.
Hello, welcome to the stream, Faisy. Nice to have you here today. Yeah. What's Shenzhou-23 about? Who's the astronauts and what are we getting? What are we up to?
So Shenzhou-23 is the latest mission to China's Tiangong space station in low Earth orbit. If all goes as planned, they're going to be on board for 6 months, with the crew being Commander Zhu Yangzhu, payload specialist Li Jiaying, and spacecraft pilot Zhang Zhiguan. one of those crew members will be on board for another 6 months with some crewmates from Shenzhou-24 to perform China's first year-long stay in orbit.
Amazing.
As well.
Yeah. Now for the people in the chat, if you have any questions, of course, ask them in the chat. We will answer them to the best of our ability, as I did in chat earlier as well. We're about 48 minutes, 45 seconds until the launch here, with live views from the CCTV organization from the Zhoushan Satellite Launch Center in China. Yeah, the crew suited up. Don't think nothing much going on right now. Just the final preparation, right?
Through countdowns running, through checklists, making sure everything's ready to go.
Yeah. I did hear like multiple countdown simulations. What was that about? Why did it 3 or 4 times I heard it now?
To make sure teams prepared and they know what to do and everything's in place.
You okay? Well, I'm sure they got it, so yeah, Sheriff Amen, welcome to the stream. Just saw you in chat there. Alright. Oh? Wait a minute. We might have a surprise video. Okay. Well, why is it still in there? We'll have some technical difficulty here. Please stand by. Okay, we're back to this view now. That was the wrong stream. Alright, there we go. I wanted to get the VLC, but that was not the VLC. When should we see the service platforms retract? Because I saw a few people asking that in chat earlier as well. I wasn't sure myself.
Momentarily, when ground teams are happy with the work they've done, they're happy with the state of the rocket, and their equipment is telling them everything's ready to go. Or about now.
Okay, so that is now. Right as I say it, it happens. I feel like I have power. Yeah, great. And we're still having problems with the stream. How amazing is that? There you go. So I believe they've got that sorted out now, and they're going to start retracting this.
So it's just exposing the first stage and its full boosters to the nighttime air.
Yeah, it's the same as 3B, right? Those in terms of fuel. I think we.
In terms of performance upgrade, it's very similar.
Yeah, because I believe we went through that yesterday. But I do see like a difference in ignition and stuff. So. All right. Just getting a few things ready here as we prepare to see. Shenzhou-23 go, and look at the surprise view, Phasey. Look, there it is. This is a live shot of the media site. And we finally have views of not only one thing. So, great to see this. Great to see the boys here as well. That's the bottom part retracting now. Just trying to get cam synced. With VLC, that's a lot of trouble, but I'm sure we'll get it. And for the people just joining us, of course, you're looking at live shot of the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center and the engine section of all, by all means. The boys are here. We are here. Everyone's here. It's going to be a great day today as we see the 3 Thai cadets. I already forgot their names, Faisy.
Already? We've already said their names about a dozen times.
Yeah, but I don't want to pronounce it, please.
So Commander Zhang Yuzheng, or Yangshu, I should say, payload specialist Li Jiaying, and spacecraft pilot Shang Zhiyuan.
Thank you very much. Yeah, those are flying on board today, Shenzhou-23 here. Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. To the Tiangong space station, to note. So, it's going to be very exciting. Of course, if you have any questions in chat, let me know. I will answer them we will answer them to the best of our ability. So, yeah. 42 minutes to go, still a lot of time. We got the bomb second retracting. Should see the next 2 here soon. Just saying soon.
北京景山报告。
我是北京景山艇长。
景山报告测量船当前海况及1小时准备情况。长江3号海况4级，浪高1.5米，风力5级，能见度15公里。景山天路长江3号1小时准备完毕。景山报告完毕。
北京明白。
北京华山报告。
我是北京华山艇长。
华山1小时准备完毕。华山报告完毕。
北京明白。
And with that, 40 minutes to go until launch. Once again, everything at the moment looking good. See someone running on the voice feed. Taking a sprint.
That'll be someone grabbing some hardware they need elsewhere. Although the rocket may not look it, it is currently fully loaded with a few hundred thousand kilograms of propellant.
That is a lot. Yeah, but there's no like visible venting or anything.
One of the glories of storable propellants.
Great.
Unsymmetrical dimethyl hydrazine and dinitrogen tetroxide.
I see people running all over the pad. Like the running to get things. Just looking everywhere I can to see if I spot people on the pad still. I just don't visibly see. It's a bus. Now, how long will it take this time for Shenzhou-23 to dock to the Tiangong? Because I believe Shenzhou-21 was shorter.
Launched to docking, it would take under 4 hours. As that is the window in which the fast rendezvous and approach can take place.
Was that different for Shenzhou-21? Because I believe it was 2 hours. I could be wrong. Okay. Now, how popular in China are these Shenzhou flights? Because is it like all over China popular, or are there...
Very.
Because I mean, for sure in Hong Kong now with the
各号注意，收集1小时准备情况。0号。
I mean, all the major news channels are going to be switching their coverage over very shortly.
准备完毕。
渭南。
Yeah, and then on social media, there are several live streams going for each of them. So on the Shenzhou-21 docking, liftoff took place at 15:44 p.m. UTC, and docking came at 19:22 UTC. So almost 4 hours.
Okay.
北京东风报告。
我是北京东风，请讲。
东风1小时准备完毕，报告完毕。
北京明白。
And then that was repeated for Shenzhou-22. Which of course was
东风
unheard
我是北京。
Yeah,
as
because
part
of
of
the
the emergency response.
Yeah.
全区各号1小时准备完毕，30分钟准备及后续口令由你下达。
东风明白。0号，我是东风。
0号到。
全区各号1小时准备完毕，30分钟准备及后续口令由你下达。
明白。
Not sure what the camera guy is doing. Shoot, I don't have a countdown anymore. For the people in here, welcome to the live launch coverage of the Shenzhou-23 crewed flight. With 3 tachnauts flying on board today. Let me see if I can remember their names for once. Everyone gets something exciting if I do. Wait a minute. Before we
And we have service platform attraction around the second stage.
Yes, there we go.
Which is also fully loaded with propellant already.
Isn't everything now filled, or is it still filling?
Everything's been filled for several hours, but they've been in stable replenish for a very long time.
Yeah. Okay, by the way, the crew, Zhu Yangzhu, Li Xiaying, and Shang Xiwan. First time I have some proper pronunciation. I don't care if it's wrong or right. It's just what I'm going to stick with.
And simultaneous retraction around the abort system.
Yes, great. Awesome. And camera views of that too. That is very cool to see. Let me get the microphone closer, otherwise people cannot hear me, it seems. Okay. And there we see that. Oops. Did not mean to remove the countdown there. Please stand by as I just get some things switched. Some important stuff.
各号注意，我是0号，30分钟准备。长征，神舟23号。
All right, and that's 30-minute mark.
先锋07号、08号、09号。
各号注意，我是东风，30分钟准备。景山，
景山明白。
华山，
华山明白。
太原，
明白。
渭南，
明白。
青岛，
明白。
酒泉，
明白。
青山，
明白。
双城，
明白。
5号，
明白。
天仓，
明白。
That was Mission Control doing some call-outs, see if everything's clear, I assume. And there are the 3 tachnauts.
A full Shenzhou-23 Long March 2 FY-23 vehicle exposed to the air completely for the first time since rollout.
Yep, look at that. Very cool indeed. Some more shots there. So that's now done. And there's the full rocket on your screen. There's a shot as well. Once again, if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. We'll answer them to the best of our ability.
The next event, about 27 minutes will be the retraction of all those orange service arms. And they're providing electrical power and some propellant.
Some. So what do these service platforms finish a job?
The service platforms allow crew to access.
Yeah, it's more like an access point, yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know if we'll see it. There's small hatches everywhere to go into different parts.
Don't think we see it anywhere. No, we don't. Okay. Just to know a wide shot here of the complex. Zooming out. And showing. And zooming back in. Very cool to see the full rocket exposed now. Because now you finally get the gist of what it is. And when it's launching? 26 minutes, 35 seconds from now. And yes, the countdown's correct. At the moment, less than 25 minutes to go now. When do we expect the ground crew to move away? Because I hope that's very soon.
Just past the 20-minute mark. You can already see all the buses assembling.
Yeah, we see them, yes. So that's already happening. Okay. Yeah, there they go. We see them on the shot here. A lot of the buses now heading out. But this shot we're seeing, this is about a mile away. Maybe even less, right?
Just over a mile.
That's is that a safe distance for this?
Yes.
Okay. Quite interesting. Because how long would it take to drive from one side to the other at the speed they're going now?
50 seconds.
You'll be in a safe distance in 50 seconds. Well, great. Still crazy. And just over a mile safe distance already. I mean, that's pretty good though, because then they can if there's like an issue, they can quickly set things back up, right? Or how does that work? Because if they like just cancel for the day, for example, do they retract everything back and as quickly if there was a big issue? Let's say some leak is going on and we need the crew out immediately. What would happen now?
They are safe inside that capsule. There's a sealed spacecraft.
No, but what if okay, well, yeah, and then we come to one more option, the rocket explodes. But yeah, then the escape system will go off. Yeah, okay.
The abort system is sealed, the spacecraft is sealed, nothing is getting in to the spacecraft.
Yeah, that is true. Now we still see some of the ground crew members on the pad, just hanging around, probably making some images, or not, before heading out. So, yeah. And here, once again, we get a lot of these shots of the 3 Taikonauts here. So famous, we need a lot of shots of them. And that's why I have this.
Camera has been upgraded, so they might as well use it.
I mean, you know. More color, too, I noticed. So, yeah.
Also, for an update on the space station, it's just passed its periapsis of 388 kilometers and is passing back up towards the launch site, currently over Africa.
All right. Amazing. Once again, if you're just joining us, you're looking at live views from the Jiaochuan Launch Center in China, as we see the Long March 2FG rocket that will be carrying the Shenzhou-23 crew to the Tiangong space station in less than 20 minutes from now. So, everything is going well as ground crew is about to head out in a few minutes' time. They're just chilling there as if there's not going to be a launch in the next 90 minutes, which is kind of cool. Kind of, yeah. It's their doing. So, yeah. I'm sure it will be fine. All right, 18 minutes to go. Things are starting to become pretty exciting now, for sure, when we reach those final minutes before launch.
Exciting for everyone outside the rocket. It sure appears to be taking a nap.
Yeah. It's getting too boring in here.
He's been to space before. He knows when he's needed. Tiangong is also about to leave space over the Sahara Desert.
Very cool. And there, full shot of the
各号注意，我是0号，
spacecraft. 50 minutes
15
call
分钟
out.
准备，长征，神舟，
And making
神
sure
舟
everything's
23
clear.
号，
So, Faisy, what are the next steps from now on?
07号， 08
Well,
号
the，next steps are
09
you
号，
passing through the checklists and making sure everything's still okay, ready to go.
All right.
各号注意，我是东风，15分钟准备调度直通波景山、
景山明白，
华山、
华山明白，
太原、
Stations, I believe.
明白，
渭南、
明白，
青岛、
明白，
酒泉、
明白，
青山、
明白，
双城、
明白，
5号、
明白，
天仓。
明白。
Now, I think we've also went through that a bit at the Shenzhou-23 launch, but what are all the ground stations that are going to be actively monitoring this launch?
There will be those of the inland launch centers and several launch ships. There's also another one in Beijing, in Shanghai, in Xi'an, and a handful of others that I can't remember off the top of my head right now. There will also be some Tianlian relay satellites that will pick it up.
Oh, I'm sure there will.
Clear
Yeah, a
from
lot of
the...
Yeah. Man, Xu Yangshu, already previously flying on Shenzhou-16. I think he knows the deal. Got selected for 2 missions. That's cool.
to space almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Why did
And
he
now
actually go a
Tiangong-
second time, though?
This is the second time.
But why? Are there, like, no other... Or is this just because it just suits well?
Well, there's obviously experiments that eat his specialties.
So if someone's good at something, they go fly for those experiments. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Smart. Smart.
Also, Tiangong has passed into West Asia.
You're actively monitoring Tiangong. Nice.
Yeah. Some math tells me the station's going to be visible to the launch site in 10 minutes.
Minutes from now until the launch. So around, it'll pass by. Now I will be right back here. Just 2 seconds.
各号注意，我是0号。 下面通报点火时间，点火时间为23时08分33秒。点火时间为23时08分33秒。
And as I return, I heard the launch time to be 33 seconds. 23:08 and 33 seconds. And that was local time. So that is in about 10 minutes from now.
As we near launch, we should, or may, get images from the space station as Shenzhou-23's Zhang Lu, Wu Fei, and Zhang Hongzhang also watch the launch, as that has been allocated in their free time.
Yeah. And there we see cool view of probably one of the cameras over there. Cool angle. But yes, let's see. Let's wait and see if we'll get the Tiangong space station in view again, like we did about an hour ago, I believe. Something like that. All important launch in 8 minutes time as Shenzhou-23 goes to the Tiangong space station PC Stargazer, welcome to the stream, and no problem. Glad that y'all are joining us today for the launch of the Shenzhou-23 from the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center in China. Final preparations are deemed to complete, I believe. How far before we get the final countdown phasing? Like, how many things are
It will
still
be
left?
confirmed, ready to go when the full arms are set in place retract.
Yes, okay.
Those will retract with a minute to go.
I believe we talked about this on a past stream, but what are the options for, let's just say hold, just not to jinx it. What are the options? Could that still happen after the arms retract? Or is that not available with this kind of vehicle?
I don't believe it's available with the 2F. The Long March 7 can do it because it has so much extra performance.
Yeah. But 2F, if it were to retract and something would have been wrong on the sensors, they couldn't do anything anymore, right?
Shenzhou is designed around the limits of the Long March 2F.
Oh, so
Long March 7 was designed specifically around Tianzhou. And the Long March 10 and 10A have been designed specifically for Mengzhou.
Wow. So, it should all be good.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, great.
So like how Falcon 9 was designed for Dragon.
Yes.
Whereas Atlas 5 was not designed for Starliner.
No, yeah. We've seen a lot from that. Well, so when they design rockets, they already think about the crew option for Long March 2F, Long March 10, and the Falcon 9 in this case, but that was not visible at all in the Atlas 5. You're saying?
It depends who's making it and with whom. And that was a very well-known bidding process for what would become the Long March 10 series.
When was it announced that it's that the Long March 10A exists, or the 10 exists, and to where we are now?
2023.
Oh. Was it already designed before that? Like, was it still in works? They
were designs in the early 2020s with what is now the 10A and the 10. What the Shanghai Academy's 12 series was also going to be part of the 10 if they were chosen. And then KASIC had some absolutely insane tri-core solid designs.
Alright.
我是0号，5分钟准备。
And here's the 5 minutes until the launch.
各号注意，5分钟准备。
Sadly, KASIC were not selected, so we'll never know what a few million kilograms of salt propellant flying will look like.
Ah, sad.
Yeah.
Alright, we've passed 5 minutes, and there go their visors. The helmets. Closing everything in.
For safety during the launch process. Those visors will come up once they're confirmed to be in a stable orbit.
Alright. Man, my heart's pumping, man. It's been quite a while since I had that feeling. Maybe on the Long March 8 you could say, but maybe because it's just a crude mission, you know. It's pretty exciting. Now, just quickly, with the previous Shenzhou launches, were they just like, how did Shenzhou flight works from Shenzhou 1 to 11? Because they had a long pause at Shenzhou 11 and 12, and why was that pause?
To get the first two Tiangong space stations and then today's Tiangong space station into orbit. Because those stations enabled month-long and then 6-month-long and now permanently crewed missions.
Alright.
Tiangong space station has also passed into space above the People's Republic and is visible to the launch site to its west.
Just getting the countdown correct here, as we were coming up 2 minutes. Alright, we're coming up soon to the final minutes before launch. There you see those 3 taikonauts getting ready to fly. And once again, we will know that it's going once those red arms retract. And that will happen in about a minute or so, even less. So stand by for that. Here we go.
各号注意，我是0号，1分钟准备。
各号注意，1分钟准备。
And there's the T-minus 1 minute mark. And we are ready to go.
50秒。
50秒。
And there goes the arms.
40秒。
40秒。
We're slowly going to listen in now.
And the station is overhead.
30秒。
30 seconds. Great news there. 20.
20秒。
20秒。
10 seconds.
9、8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1，点火。
Ignition. Liftoff.
起飞。T0两30东8分36秒，52毫秒。T0两30东8分36秒，52毫秒。酒泉程序转弯。程序转弯。酒泉光学灯光正常。
And great news, 35 seconds into the fly as Shenzhou-23 is underway to space. Looking good.
双程光学雷达跟踪正常。
东风光学雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常，东风飞行正常。
What a great flight that was.
And in just over 90 seconds, we'll come upon booster separation, first stage separation, which will be a hot ignition of the second stage.
Wow.
I wonder if someone's managed to get an image of Tiangong, Shenzhou-23 and the moon all in one shot.
I would be surprised if they did.
Everything looks to have been aligned.
Yeah. Ooh, holy crap, look at that view.
That is bright. That's a very high aperture to get all the stars as well.
Wow. That's a beautiful tracking shot as well. Dubs to whoever got that shot there. So once again, coming up to the, oh, there goes the escape.
That's the very top of the escape
It's the top
system,
of the escape system.
酒泉
Yes.
逃逸塔分离。
which would have pulled them out of the lower
逃逸
atmosphere.
塔分离，
Now the
青山
major system
USB
can
雷
pull
达
them
跟
away
踪正常，遥测信号
during the
正常。
remaining of ascent if needed.
双城光学雷达跟踪正常。
东风光学
There's on
USB
boards.
雷达跟踪正常，
We
遥测
should
信号正常，
soon
东
see
风飞
the
行正常。
booster separate. Those 4 boosters you see. You see 2 here now. That should happen now. Here we go. There it is.
酒泉助推器分离。
助推
Hot
器分
staging
离，
of the second stage.
Yep. That's the middle thing gliding away
酒
now.
泉1、2级分离。
一
In the
二级
bottom
分
right
离。
corner every now and then. There you can see the Shenzhou-23 crew
太
currently on
原
board
发
the
现目标。
Tiangong space station.
Yeah, they did not show that. No, well, got some problems on the feed. There we go. That was the problem. I'm sure they are all very excited. Here comes the fairing.
渭南发现目标。
渭南发现目标。
And then they will see space. There we go.
双城抛整流
酒
罩。
泉抛整流罩。
抛整流罩，
Probably nothing to see now. But I'm sure they will see something soon.
The laws of physics dictates this to be a nighttime launch.
Yep.
青山 USB 跟踪正常，遥
But
测
there is
信
a
号
beautiful
正常。
infrared tracking shot, which shows the plume expansion.
双城
Yeah, that's
光学雷达
absolutely
跟踪
amazing.
正常。
太原雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。渭南飞船双补完成。
Alright, I'll be right back here in a second. Just going to quickly check the replay out.
渭南 USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
东风光学 USB 雷达跟踪正常，
At the
遥
moment,
测
the
信号正常，
spacecraft is
东
currently
风
heading
飞行正常。
towards the ocean just south of Shandong province, actively chasing down Tiangong.
“青山 USB 跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。”
青岛发现目标。双城光学雷达跟踪正常。
渭南 USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
Now, for people just joining here, about 6 minutes ago was the launch of the Shenzhou-23. Just scroll back if you've missed it. We're now in the second stage flight.
Yep, with the YF-24B engine and its 4 verniers.
Yep. And there we see the 3 other Taikonauts in the Tiangong space station at the moment.
Yep, 6 people in space via Chinese spacecraft and 7 on board the International Space Station.
Yeah.
13 humans in Earth orbit.
东风光学 USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常，东风飞行正常。
“
青山 USB 跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
双城光学雷达跟踪正常。青岛飞
渭南
船双步完成。
USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
青岛双步完成。
太原雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
酒泉2级主机关机。
2级主机关机。
青岛 USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
So we have cut off of the primary engine. The full verniers will continue to run for a few more moments to fine tune the orbit.
东风 USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常，东风飞行正常。
All right.
渭南 USB 雷达跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。长江3号发现目标。
长江3号发现目标。
酒泉2级油机关机。
2级油机关机。
酒泉船舰分离。
船舰分离。
And a small pulse of the retro thrusters on the second stage to bring it away from the spacecraft.
双步完成。
正确。
天路发现目标。
天路发现目标。
So when do we expect solar panels?
In a few moments. At least for now, the crew are enjoying microgravity for the first time. Or the second time, if you are you.
Yeah.
各号注意，我是北京 UTC 0星力文件会前流程已启动，长城。
长城明白。
91号检查热度评定。
Earth Rock confirms NASA TSDG media feed work.
长城报告，加计正常。
加计正常。
长江3号跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
明白。
天路跟踪正常，遥测信号正常。
各号注意，我是北京 ZRY901S 注入数据会前流程已启动，长城。
长城明白。
8、7、6、5、4、3、2、1，发。
华山出轨根数及分点参数发出，景山。
景山收到。
东风。
东风收到。
神舟23号报告，3板展开，手控指令已发出，仪表显示3板展开，完毕。
北京明白。
长城报告，太阳帆板展开正常。
太阳帆板展开正常。
长江3号定轨结果已发出。
试着去慢慢的适应，不要对抗。好的。
And we've had start plant point which confirms a successful launch and approval to proceed
长
towards
城
the
报
space
告，
station.
帆板驱动正常。
帆板驱动正常。
天路各动正常，遥测信号正常。
长城报告，中继天线展开正常。
中继天线展开正常。神舟23号，我是北京。
神舟23号，我是北京。神舟23号的。
通报座舱大气环境及身体情况。
神舟23号，明白。栋梁，感觉如何？栋梁，感觉良好。
Casper Gielan saying great launch coverage. Important to mention. Well, thank you so much. I saw that the CCTV Plus had some issues with their coverage because they were on the crowd shots. So I'm lucky the boys saved that for today. Great views from them as well, of course. Really appreciate them. We'll have images on our X/Twitter later today as well. So stick around for that. I said that with a very
长城，我是北京。通报座舱环境。
enthusiastic voice, but I am just trying to get things.
北京明白。
长江3号跟踪正常，遥测
And
信号
just
正
getting
常。
some images as well, new images. I already had images, now getting some
神舟
new
23号，
ones.
我是北
Those
京
are so
经地
cool.
面确认，座
Absolute
舱环境
amazing
正
job
常，
from the
可以
boys,
打开面窗。
as always.
神舟23号，明白。好的，打开面窗。明白。
天路高度正常，遥测信号正常。
轻轻的啊。
各号注意，飞船轨道注入数据会见流程已启动。长城。
长城明白。
And visors up, so we're en route to Tiangong for docking in under 4 hours from now.
Absolutely
If you're in UTC time, they may enter the space station today. Probably early tomorrow morning.
When is the docking time expected?
Within 4 hours.
Okay, so it's not like exactly known the time. Okay.
Well, NASA says their docking time is still consistently off because of orbital dynamics, systems checks.
Yeah.
天路各动正常，遥测信号正常。
Just trying to get a few things.
飞出测控区。
天路跟踪正常。
we should see sometime, not sure when, the announcement of successes, but
长城报告，飞船满足执行3.5小时自主快速交会对接条件。
北京明白。各号注意，我是北京。根据北京实时轨道与遥测数据监视判断，神舟23号飞船已进入近地点高度200公里，远地点高度365公里，倾角41.5度，周期约1小时30分钟的预定轨道，航天员状态良好，飞船太阳帆板展开，工况正常。具备3.5小时自主快速交会对接条件，后续工作按正常飞控计划实施。
All right.
北京出轨根数及分离点参数已向各方向发出。东风，
东风明白。
华山，
华山明白。
江阴，
江阴明白。
天路。
天路明白。
Casper again.
长江3号
asking, sorry for the late response here. That's very quick, he says. How many orbits does it take them to rendezvous?
2.5.
北京东风报告。
Your answer.
我是北京东风，请讲。
These are views from Beijing Control
酒
Center.
泉卫星8中心主任、8厂区指挥部李本奇指挥长宣布发射结果。
Data to verify the orbit.
北京明白，各号注意收听。
各位领导、同志们，根据火箭飞行数据及北京航天飞行控制中心监视计算，长征2号 F 遥23火箭已将神舟23号载人飞船准确送入预定轨道，飞船工作正常。我宣布，神舟23号发射任务取得圆满成功。
Is he able to translate?
In short, the Shenzhou-23 launch mission is a complete success.
Yeah, well, that's simple. That's very good news. And that marks a successful mission.
As well. And the big red screen as well.
Yes, the big red screen. Absolutely amazing. Astonishing. And congratulations to them for the successful mission. Now, just doing a few more things, and then we're going to end our coverage here as well. I'm just trying to get things sorted out for the media feed that we're going to display for the next few hours. Yes, the people who have the media feed have special access. Okay. You might think, what is this? This is where the Tiangong is right now. Oh. And I accidentally did something, which made it not show where Tiangong is right now. There we go. Might have to. Hold on, stand by. Okay, yeah, that will conclude our coverage. Where is it now, man? Okay, there it is. That will It's doing weird things. I'm trying to conclude it. Okay, there we go. That will conclude our coverage for today. It was so fun to see the launch of the Shenzhou-23 and the success. Phasey, of course. I cannot forget. Yes, I know. I cannot forget that. Phasey, let's go over to you for stats.
Okay, so as the mission's designator suggests, this was the 23rd flight for Shenzhou vehicle. It was the 40th launch for the Chinese Space Agency. This was the 17th time Chinese astronauts or taikonauts have been placed into Earth orbit. This was the 29th time the Long March 2 F series has supported the launch the 644th time the Long March launch vehicle family is flying, and the 32nd orbital launch from China this year.
Absolutely amazing. Well, thank you so much, Facey, for coming today on the live stream, and thank you so much for the stats as always. Now, that will be it from me as well. I would like to thank everyone here for watching today's live stream, and of course, we will be back once there is a new flight. And I think, let's see what the coming flights are, because I saw there's a 7A soon. Quite interesting. Do want to see when that is. We got Long March 7A on May 26th. Yeah, that will be the next stream. The boys are going to be out there as well, so we're gonna have amazing views once again, like we did with the Long March 8. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Would like to thank you for watching today's stream, and we will see you next time. Good night. Or good night.
Yay.
150，3拐分。
Allumage 2ESR, décollage.
And liftoff of New Glenn 3.